Let's see. Have you been to Old Hospital?
I have not. I have not. There's a lot of places like downstate West Virginia that I have not been to that I really, really, really want to. So that's one of them. I'm trying to think what else. The the amusement park down there.
That caught on fire recently, didn't it?
That I don't know. I don't know.
I thought I saw a picture a few months ago that some of it caught on fire.
Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah, but I'm so far away from any of that stuff. It's like I mean, it's not terrible, but it's like a 4.5, 5 hour drive for me. So, because I'm up at the top. So,
I know you're talking to us about paranormal. I'm just making fun here. So, um, what else in West Virginia? So you got Moundsville, you got Old Hospital on College Hill, Trans
mhm.
Allegheny. Um,
Yeah, Shepherdstown is supposed to be pretty. The whole town is supposed to have a lot of stuff. There was a show that they did on that, but it was kind of there's Harper's Ferry. There's a lot of stuff in Harper's Ferry as well. The little asylum that I went to, they said the Rooney's Point. That was a good one. I'm trying to think. Then of course we have, like the other stuff, like the Mothman and all that stuff too. So.
yeah, the Doctor House at Old Hospital. You can rent that out for a little extra. It's
Hmm.
supposed to be pretty haunted also. So if you
Yeah,
go there, stay there. I'm thinking
yeah. I
about
think. Okay.
no, I'm thinking about doing a 2 night there and running
Hmm.
that out and just
Yeah,
investigate twice.
yeah, yeah. That's what we were talking about in the summertime, kind of doing a long weekend and kind of hitting all of the places in southern West Virginia, kind of getting them all and seeing what we can do because there's a lot of places downstate that I have not been to. So.
I mean, West Virginia has to have. I mean, it's not dark history, but so many accidents with coal mines and
Yes.
everything else. Underground Railroad.
Hmm.
I mean, that was kind of supposedly like you're safe when you get into West Virginia, which is not true. But I mean, it amazes me the Underground Railroad that in Ohio we have Underground Railroad. Like we were the
Hmm.
North. Like
Hmm.
you're supposed to be
Right.
safe when you get up here, and
Right.
you weren't.
Hmm.
And that still amazes me to this day that up by Cleveland we have Underground Railroad.
Hmm.
They had to get to
Yeah.
Canada.
Right. Yeah, yeah, there is a lot of dark history in the area, and that's with Prospect Place. I mean, that was the main, theme of it. And they have this little tower up top of the house, and they were saying that the slaves would hide in kind of in the cornfield, and they would wait for that light to go up there, and that's when they would know it would be safe to, come into the home. And it's really, really, really crazy. So you have those places, and you think the amount of bad things that have happened. There has to be a lot of energy here. How could there not be?
I mean, you had the Klan also there. I mean,
Hmm. Yeah.
we'll talk about Ross House Underground Railroad. So the antique store, furniture store in the basement, there's a door there. It's sealed off now, but when they redid the road, they found a tunnel that went across the street, and that was part of the Underground Railroad.
Oh,
So
okay.
they had a couple psychics there, and they said it was 3 kids that are spirits that will talk to you.
Hmm.
So a lot of good activity. My niece had her shirt pulled, like
Oh,
it
wow.
looked like she said it felt like a little kid, just hey, I'm here,
Yeah. Yeah.
type stuff. So again, to the antique store. I don't want to give it
Yeah.
all over, you know.
That area, it's interesting because and I don't know, I know they talk about the ley lines and water and all those things, but I worked in Bel Air at one point in a place not too far from the Ross House, and it was not an old building by any means, but we absolutely had something there. I had so many experiences there, and I always felt nuts, mentioning that to management, but I'm like, there is something here. I mean, I was sitting in my office one day and I was the only one in there. I saw someone walk right past my door. We would have someone try to like get in the bathroom with you, like jiggle the handles. We had, it would mimic We had that happen 2 separate times. It mimicked me and it mimicked the secretary. We had charts like fly off of the shelf. I mean, crazy things happen. It was very close proximity to the Ross house.
That town is haunted.
Hmm.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. Like, it's a decent sized town. I mean, it's a coal mine town, little rundown, but I think that whole town is just full of energy.
Hmm.
And I think that's when you go into, like we're talking about, you go into one house. Why is this house haunted and not this house? Because we're over here asking questions
Hmm.
and people want their answers. So they
Right.
come.
Right.
Because why else would you have a coal miner come to the Ross house and do a spirit box? I mean,
Right.
they passed 4 miles down the road because no one else is asking any questions.
Right.
So, you know, like, hey, I heard there's a good burger joint over here, so I'm going to go talk to these people.
Right.
But, I mean, you had Native American wars there, big presence of the Klan there. The flood was there. It was in 1910 or something like that. It killed a lot of people.
Yeah.
Ley lines, not a huge big believer in ley lines.
Yeah.
Sorry, ley line lovers, but that's just me.
Hmm.
With paranormal, I've been to Canada. It was just for gambling. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know about the ley lines. I don't know. I don't really have an opinion one way or another. I don't know enough about that to have an opinion.
Some doctor, I used to have everything written down, but said there's energy between two historical places. They could be, I don't know what, like the pyramids and something else, like something in Rome that connect them. So there's energy. Like, it just kind of sounds like, well, it's a straight line. Well, you put A and B anywhere in the world, it's a straight line. Let's be honest.
Right.
And that's science there. So
yeah,
we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a weird paranormal guy. I'm not big into Halloween.
Okay.
I've never seen one Conjuring movie.
Wow. Wow.
I'm a big believer like true crime. So I know Conjuring was based off a true story, but I've never seen any of those. I don't believe in the veil. I know the veil's thin now, supposedly. I don't really know.
It's supposed to be, yeah.
It's supposed to be, but I think the veil's thin because we have 50,000 more paranormal investigators asking questions. So there's going to be more spirits talking.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a real big point. Yeah. Yeah, I am a big Halloween. I love anything scary and true crime too. I mean, that's just always been, I don't know, my personality ever since I was a kid. I don't know. I've just always loved that stuff. You can't see it, but this is my office and it's just covered in like scary movie stuff. It's all the decor of scary movies. So
I mean, I would love to have some like scary movie posters, like old school posters. Like, I love that stuff, the artwork and everything, but watching them, no, I'm not scared. It's just, it's Michael Myers or like whatever.
Right. Yeah.
I'm trying to get every state. Then I like to do every country because it's just intriguing. Like, many people say like my state's the most haunted and everything like that.
Yeah, I think the tri-state area, maybe I'm biased, but I think West Virginia, Ohio, and PA have a lot of stuff. They just do. I don't know.
I think if you want to group 3 states, Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, connected, probably the most paranormal than any other 3 states connected. By a long shot.
Yeah.
I know Texas has a lot of cool paranormal down there. But I mean, I don't think you can compete unless you go across the pond.
Oh yeah, that's a dream of mine. I would love to go and see all that stuff over there. I'm sure they have so many cool stories and experiences and
I haven't been there. I've interviewed 3 groups from the UK on the podcast, and it's a calling. Like, it's gonna happen. I don't care. My wife is gonna hate it. She won't go with me. She doesn't like this stuff.
Right.
But I am trying to plan a trip next year and probably run solo over there. Luckily, the 3 groups I've had on podcasts, invited me over, so I can hang out with
Oh,
them.
nice. Oh, that'll be good. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be. Yeah, I love
So
watching their lives and things. You know, I just yeah.
yeah, like I'm a big fan of like Emily Paranormal's always out there.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I follow her.
Her as a person is pretty cool. I mean, she's a very positive. UK is a very positive group of paranormal investigators as a whole,
Mm-hmm.
from who I've had on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
It is cool because, like, I'm a big believer you need positive energy before you go into a place
Yes,
to
absolutely.
invest.
Yeah. Yeah, not going in there and yelling at everybody and
You bring negative energy, you're gonna have negative actions. Just like
mm-hmm.
life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you go around being negative, someone's gonna knock you out sooner or later. So
Right. Absolutely.
like,
Absolutely.
I've never been scratched. I've never been pushed. And I don't care if it does happen. I'd rather have it not happen.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I think it's all about, the respect level and like you said, being positive, and we always go in, we're always having a time, but we're respectful too. And if, we feel like, okay, it's really irritated or does not want us in here, okay, well, we'll back out. We understand, we're not there to, just make it mad and cause it to throw something or push us or something like that, so.
do you think you have better responses when you're sarcastic? Like, if you and your dad and your friend are sitting there and just having a conversation, not just with the spirit, but just having a good time,
Mhm.
do you think you get some better reactions that way?
Absolutely. It's almost like they wanna join in on the fun or something,
Yeah.
we definitely do, because that's when we're having a little side conversation amongst ourselves, and then it'll say something totally crazy, and we're like, "What?" And I love it. I think it's great because 'cause they're really showing their personality, you know?
Yeah, because not all spirits are like demons or
Right.
evil. Like, they were people. They like sense of humor.
Mhm.
They don't want the whole "what was your name" or
Mhm.
the generic questions that everybody asks them.
Mhm.
Are you here? No one wants to hear that. So
Right.
with my group, I always say just have sidebar conversations.
Mhm.
Like, we'll sit down in the hallway, we'll sit in Madison and just talk about how would it be to live in this time and age. Kind of like just a group discussion.
Mhm.
We seem to get a lot more
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
interaction.
When we were at the Rooney's Point Asylum, we were sitting on the porch, and I was going back and forth with the spirit box, and it was giving a lot. But I had stopped for a second, and I was doing something with my equipment. I don't know exactly what, but I was no longer paying it attention, basically. And then I started getting, like, pay attention, come back. I mean, it was like, it was mad that I was kind of ignoring it at that moment in time, and I got up and walked away for a second. It was like I wouldn't do that, and it just kept trying to get me back. It was like very needy, it was interesting how it responded whenever I wasn't giving it my full attention. I was doing something else, and that really bothered whoever I was talking to.
Have you ever, like, think you ran into anything demonic?
Not yet. Not yet. I don't know. What about you?
No, I mean, evil. I don't think demonic.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah.
think demonic's like 0.01% out there.
Mhm.
Again, if you go there with positive energy,
Yeah.
you're not inviting that spirit or that demon in. I mean, that's my
Right.
belief. Some
Mhm.
people don't say that, but that is my belief. Um, I don't. I've run into some assholes though. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. Like,
Mhm.
there's been some not so nice spirits,
Mhm.
but to me, they seem to pick on the girls a little more.
Mhm.
And I don't know if that's because the spirits we're investigating are like 1940s and below,
Mhm.
50s below, where women were not
Yeah.
looked as they are now. I don't want to sound like bad, but
No, I get it. It's like, why are you wearing
yeah,
pants? And why are you doing something?
yeah.
Yeah, other than being in the kitchen. Yeah.
Why are you showing your ankles? That
Right.
type of stuff. Um,
Scandal.
but I've had a lot of, the female investigators on my team had very good responses at Madison in the attic. because they will call out, do you have a problem with a woman in charge? Do you have this, that? And
Mm-hmm.
that's that spirit comes out and be like, hey, listen here. No,
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
there's a very dark history about the attic in Madison.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, I
no,
haven't too much into that. So.
yeah, there's new stuff coming out. So we'll last a couple times before we were there, they found a newspaper clipping. So the attic has like a big great room. There's a psychiatric hospital and then patient rooms in the back. So it was mainly a women's psychiatric hospital. A lot of stuff bad. I don't want to get into the stories of it because I don't like it. But a lot of stuff has happened back there. And Fairfield Infirmary, same thing. Women get a lot of activity there, guys don't, from everybody I talk to.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how the West Virginia Pen is too. I mean, because it was, a prison and you had a lot of bad guys in there and a lot of them absolutely love females and, they have some issues, get felt up, and then the guys end up getting, those are the ones that get scratched and, things like that. So,
I mean, it has to be rough. I mean, it's like I like saying the females in a certain places because I think they're gonna get better responses.
hmm
But I feel bad too because they get so much response, and
yeah,
I've had team members scratched before, and I'm the one that sent them in there. Of course, I feel bad, but I'm like,
right.
this is why we do it, though.
hmm
Let's try to get
Yeah,
some answers.
yeah.
So, did you guys rent out the back buildings yourself, or was it part of a tour?
So it was part of a tour, but it worked out good because the groups were really, really small. So there was, I think, 7 in our group. So it was kind of nice because the buildings were big enough that we could be split up and we just kind of went the opposite direction of everybody else. Um, and our tour guide, he was great. His name was Copperhead. He had his own, yeah, he had his own equipment, and so half of the group ended up staying with him anyways, just kind of watching him use his stuff. So there really wasn't too many people just kind of free floating throughout the building, So we kind of had a full reign, and everyone was, downstairs. We went all the way up to the attic, and then just kind of worked our way down.
So
Because
I'm a. Go ahead.
I would say that's the only thing about the public hunts. I mean, they're fun, but I'm trying to get kind of away from that and just get more just the private. Just because you don't know what you're picking up, if that's someone talking, the floor above you or whatever. So,
But I will give props to Trans Allegheny, though. Public hunt wise, probably the best
mm-hmm,
because they do 10 people per floor,
mm-hmm.
and you have so much freedom there.
Yeah.
You give a little tour, then you go off on your own for 2 or 3 hours, and do the next floor. You guys, everybody switch. I always tell people that place is pretty ridiculous to rent out privately.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad if you have a good group,
Right.
but just to go want to do a public hunt in any famous place, Trans Allegheny has to be it because you can
Oh,
still
yeah.
do investigation.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to Mansfield, not a fan.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
way too many people. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, they just seem to jam. Maybe they changed. It's been like 14 years, but they jam so many people in there, and it's
Yeah.
just an open prison.
Mm-hmm.
So you're still greats on the sixth, and you're going to hear someone
Right.
all the way down at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Full history again. It was great to go there, see the history. Sign us
Yeah.
up for Bethany. What is Bethany?
Oh, Bethany, West Virginia. That's not far from me. That you'll have to look into that. It's an old, really old college.
That's still active. Like still college, isn't it? Oh, we might lose you.
Oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I don't see you though.
Oh, okay.
This is our audio part of the podcast.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah. Can you see me now?
No, I cannot see you at all.
Oh, wow. Okay. Um, huh. I can see me and I can see you, but I don't know how to fix that.
Eh, uh,
Well, but yeah, Bethany it's an old college town, has a lot of history. We've been notified of some, haunted farm out there. So that's a private property that we did talk with them about coming out and checking things out. So
cemetery in town that's super old. So what do you think about cemeteries? Haunted, not haunted?
Um, I could go either way with those. I absolutely love cemeteries, and I'll go and take my stuff. We there was one in Collier's, West Virginia, that we took the spirit box to, and we were getting some pretty good responses with that. But I don't know. I mean, if I guess it depends on if spirits get to choose where they want to be. I don't know that I would want to hang out in the cemetery if I was no longer here. But I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not a huge believer in cemeteries being haunted.
Yeah.
Um, Again, I don't think when I pass, I'm going to hang out at a cemetery.
Right. Yeah. They're places that I'd rather be.
I guess there's a really old one by us, about 25 minutes away. The one girl I know said that we got to go investigate that. So
Mm-hmm.
try to prove me wrong, I guess, which I'm
Mm-hmm.
fine with. I'm always good
Yeah.
for that. Comments here. Anybody else got any questions? When there's 8 of you on, someone has to have a question here. I'll ask one. Bucket list place.
Ooh, bucket list place, probably, and it's not too far, but Waverly Hills for me. Yeah, that's that's my dream. Yeah. What about
No,
you?
Leap Castle, Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
I'm part Irish, so want to go over there.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I heard Waverly Hills. I believe they're doing a lot better job. I heard they were kind of like Mansfield back in the day, where there's just too many people.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of like you don't know who's talking, what you got, but it
Right.
kind of seems like the last few years they've been doing a lot better of spreading people out.
Yeah.
And I haven't looked at that place to run it out privately,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't know how much that would cost.
Yeah.
Again, if you got enough groups to go, they'd be worth it.
Mm-hmm.
And if
Yeah.
you guys do Trans Allegheny, just get 10 people to go.
Mm-hmm.
Then you'll have the floor to yourself. It's
Mm-hmm.
the best way to do it.
Yeah. Yep. Do you let a lot of other people who aren't part of your group come with you on, like, let's say it's like your friend or something who's not, do you have them come with you sometimes to investigate?
So my group is like 7, 8 people.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's pretty shrunk down. They're still part of the group, but I've been doing more on my own lately.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just family, kids, everything else. We can't seem to line up everything. So I kind of just been hanging out with other groups
Mm-hmm.
like Verona Ghost Chasers, RC Paranormal. I've done investigations with them, 27 Spirits, Alme Paranormal.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I kind of enjoy it because you get different perspectives.
Yeah.
And I have not run into any groups that I'm like, what am I doing?
Right. That's good. Yeah.
It's scary when you're
Mm-hmm.
like RC Paranormal. We emailed for like a year. Finally, we did Madison. And I was supposed to have 2 of my group members come. They backed out. So it was just me and 2 of them. That was it. So we had
Mm-hmm.
3 people, all of Madison Seminary.
Mm-hmm.
And Chris was awesome. Like Chris and Rochelle were just awesome. And we had such a good time. Whole place to ourselves, 3 people. A little more expensive, but it's worth it. And
Mm-hmm.
it was funny because I was listening to recordings and Chris is like, hey, I just want to tell you, you're pretty cool. Like I was very worried. I'm like, so was I. I'm like, I don't know you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you're going to be running around screaming the whole time or whatever.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing about, if you you got to know that they're going to be on the same level with you as far as how you go about things and interacting, and like you said, not screaming and running and all that stuff. So,
Yeah, I mean, you're spending, if you're doing it solo, 100, $200, whatever it is, with another group, you'd hate to go there and it'd just be a terrible time.
mhm.
And I haven't had that. Every group I've been with has been great. That's why we're doing the Fellowship of the Spirits, and go from there. I mean,
Yeah.
do you work with other groups or just your dad and your friend, or?
Yeah, I have not yet. I, definitely in the future would like to, but no, not yet. And I do have a new, not a new friend, but a new person who is my friend coming with us on this next one. So I'm looking forward to that too. And she's gonna fit in good. She's getting equipment and all that stuff. So that'll be good.
No, I think it's important, like, to work with other groups because you get to learn different techniques of what to
Hmm.
do and what not to do.
Hmm.
I mean, honestly, we watch Ghost Adventures to learn what not to do
Yeah.
in paranormal investigation. But
Hmm.
as we said before, equipment is expensive.
Hmm.
So working with these other groups, they have certain equipment that, $400 or $500, you might be able to try out
Hmm.
and see it work, and it might
Hmm.
not be for you. You just save four or
Right.
$500. So,
Right. Yeah.
um,
Yeah,
but
I'm
like,
all about learning from other groups, that's for sure. I'm always looking to see what other people are getting or doing or using or yeah, I think that's people's biggest thing is they're worried about bringing something home with them. That I hear that a lot too.
so many people are scared of that. Like, I
Mhm.
don't. They watch too many movies. But
Mhm.
I honestly, I'm kind of an asshole. No one wants to come home with me. To be honest with you.
Yeah. Yeah. I
But
do a little feel about you guys stay here, I'm not interested in bringing you home with me.
I mean, majority of the spirits are at that place because they want to be there,
Mhm.
or they're stuck there or trapped there.
Mhm.
They always say spirits go to where they're most comfortable, or tragedy happened. So I really don't. I think it's rare if a spirit is going to attach itself to you.
Yeah.
I mean, I do believe that some of its energy could attach itself to you.
Mhm.
That makes sense.
Mhm.
You can bring
Yeah.
that energy home, but I don't think the spirit itself is like following you around, telling you to do bad stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I think it depends on how, vulnerable and stuff you are too. I went and saw, they had Annabelle. They brought her to the West Virginia Penitentiary, and I went and saw her there. And I was the only one in my group that was willing to go up and, go up close to the glass. Everyone else was standing back away from her. But
Isn't it amazing how people are scared of a doll?
oh yeah, I mean, the people were just absolutely terrified. I mean, I basically had my, I didn't touch the glass, but I basically had my face up against the glass. I was like all up in there trying to see everything and just, and they had a Catholic priest there, so if people wanted to be blessed before they left and all that stuff, it was a huge production. But I don't know, I wasn't worried, I guess.
Again, you go in with positive energy
Hmm.
and you don't open yourself up. I think you're fine.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
So, do you like sage yourself and stuff? I always ask that to everybody. Like, what
I
is your
don't.
protection?
Yeah, I don't. I take, I have my great grandmother's rosary that I take. Um, and I have, we spent a summer out in Arizona. I have these Native American protection beads. I throw those in there. But I just, basically, it's just, I don't know. I think being strong mentally and protecting yourself from anything attaching to you and just knowing, like, hey, you're staying here, vocalizing that, and I feel fine. I feel safe. I don't feel like I'm bringing anything home with me. I just, whatever's there, I just leave it there and I feel fine. Maybe I should be saging myself. I don't know, but I don't.
I mean, I don't. You
Yeah.
know, I don't believe in crystals. Um, I don't believe in saging. I believe
Hmm.
my faith and positive attitude, I guess
Hmm.
energy, is what protects me.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I'm the same way.
Katie asked, what is your favorite piece of equipment? We went over that a little before. I mean, I think we're both in agreement. Digital recorder.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's
Yep.
just, it's the go-to. The
Mm-hmm.
one thing that sucks about the digital recorder, though, is your evidence you find out 2 weeks later.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm always trying to listen to it the next day, and I'm still fatigued, and I'm like falling asleep, and I'm like, okay, I'll come back to this a different day.
Yeah, but there's nothing like a good EVP.
Mm-hmm.
I love
Yeah.
it. So,
We got a really good EVP in Mount at the penitentiary, like a really good one.
did you post that?
I think I did. It would have been back in August probably, but yeah, I did.
I'll have to go back and look at that. Most of my posts are this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I've been going back through my videos and putting stuff out there. So, because I don't know, that's what people want to see. So that's what I do.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had some cool EVPs. I'm terrible at filming. I always forget. I'm terrible at bringing a flashlight. When I get to a place, I'm like recorder and go type of person.
Mm-hmm.
I have been doing a lot more Facebook lives just so people can kind of, see what we're doing. But the one thing I always do every place we go to, I send someone in solo
Mm-hmm.
before we do anything tours. We don't do tours, but if we are going to do a tour, someone needs to go in solo first.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not investigating, you're just walking around, getting a feeling. But they'll do Facebook Live to give people who've never been there the opportunity to see the place.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's pretty cool. Yeah. And if they get a feeling like in a room, just take a mental note of that room, like kind of feels dark in here, then we'll go investigate that later.
Right.
So I surprised my brother on his second investigation ever at Bill Manor. We're standing outside, and I'm like, hey, we're Facebook Live. Guess what? My brother's going in solo. And he was like, what the hell? And he did it. I mean, he was scared, but he did it.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, that's good.
I took him there for his first investigation. It was just me and him, and we had a really good time, a lot of activity. He was scared.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, Katie. Okay, so that's a good question. I never asked. One person, or I don't want to say group, that you would love to do an investigation with.
Oh boy. I really don't know a particular group. There's a lot of groups that I follow closely and I see what they're doing, and so there's a lot, honestly, because I want to learn. So I don't know that I have a particular group. I don't. There's several.
Do you ever watch TV? Like, it'd be cool to investigate with them.
Well, yeah, I mean, I grew up on, Ghost Hunter, so obviously Grant would be like, yeah, I love Grant.
Yeah.
But even my 11-year-old daughter, she watches it with me, and yeah, she likes Grant too. We trust Grant, so I guess that would be a dream, but
Yeah, Grant's cool.
mm-hmm.
Um, for me, I've never. So I would love to. There's two. So I'd love to do investigation with Cindy,
Mm-hmm.
the psychic.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's cool. I think she does all good stuff. But like the dream, if I'm gonna go to a place and do an investigation, it'd have to be the Ghost Brothers.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They seem to have fun, but they're
Yeah.
still serious.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it'd just be a fun time.
Yeah.
Me personally.
Yeah.
I mean, Nick Ross, Grant,
Mm-hmm.
they're all fun. But
yeah, those would be good. Yeah. Not Zach Bagan.
Oh, come on.
That would be a big no.
So this is going to get cut out of audio, but I'll tell you a quick story. As I trans Allegheny, every time I go to a famous place, I ask, who's your favorite group that has ever come through here? They said, first time it was Ghost Brothers. The second time I went there, They said Ghost Zach is not who he portrays himself as in real life. He's actually pretty laid back. Will go around the town without a camera and just talk to people.
Interesting.
They said the worst, Jason Hawes.
Really?
They said they're divas. It could have changed. I don't want to throw this out there.
Oh, interesting.
Not that Jason's ever going to watch my podcast with my 1,500 followers.
You never know.
But you never know, Jason.
Never know.
This is just hearsay, just in case you are watching.
Yeah.
And you know, hey, come on and prove me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna watch, but they said they're divas.
Interesting. I would not have guessed that.
No, like they have to have certain bottled water.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
If
boy.
you stare at them and are like starstruck, you're out.
Wow.
So it kind of threw me off. But I know
Yeah.
Zach is big on not promoting anybody but himself, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Whenever they had Annabelle there, I got to meet Ryan Buell, and I didn't know what to expect, but he was honestly very, very nice. He was great.
Where's he from?
He was from the show Paranormal State, and he's the
Oh,
one
okay. Yeah.
who worked with the Warrens. And he was great. He really was.
Was he the main guy at Paranormal State?
He was, yeah.
Yeah. See, I love that show. Like,
Yeah.
it was great. Chip Coffee, obviously.
Mhm.
Okay, I would love to investigate with Chip Coffee.
Chip would be a good one. Yeah, Chip would be a good one.
But like, there's so much when that show got canceled or whatever. Like, it was all fake, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I'm like, I had a hard time believing it. It was a good show.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah,
And-
Ryan, he was very, very nice. Very kind.
And he like disappeared for years.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and now he's coming back in the limelight, which is cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's something. Damn, now we're just talking about people. Jack Osborne, I think, would be cool.
Oh, that would be a good one too. Yeah.
I mean, he seems like to have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're done with that stuff. It's hard talking to you when you're just a black screen. So
Oh, yeah. You still can't see me, huh? Oh, gosh.
no, either can. What Paranormal said that he can't see you either. So,
Oh, okay.
but we're an hour 30 minutes into this, like I
Yeah.
said. So we'll wrap this up. Again, I appreciate you coming on.
Thank you so much for having me. This has been so much fun.
Yeah, and the first podcast got out of the way. Plenty more to
Mhm.
come. I'm sure there'll be other people asking you. Everybody follow Devin on all social medias. Do you have a YouTube also?
No, not yet. I'm going to be working on that though.
Okay, so follow her Facebook when YouTube's up. Follow them. Great videos out there. Great evidence.